Please be sure to subscribe to the channel to update the fastest and most accurate news.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my Journalism of the Heart news channel. The story for today is there are 8 talented teams competing to be the winners of LEGO Masters in 2022. But along the way builds aren't finished, they don't quite nail the brief or sadly smash at the wrong time, which ultimately can be the factor that sends their maker home. Stream every episode of LEGO Masters for free on 9 Now. This year the elimination builds are being sprung on the teams at random, making it more crucial than ever to win the titanium brick. It also means that this season is more unpredictable than ever before, as in previous years teams knew when an elimination challenge loomed. It's always sad to see the teams say goodbye, and here's a closer look at who has been eliminated so far. This episode featured another 2-part challenge that would put the teams to the test. The pressure was on with part 2 of the challenge and elimination build. In the Secret City challenge, the teams had 10 hours to build the other half of a city block. That other half had to tell the story of the city's terrible secret. Paul and Trent's build was called Gaming Grannies. It told the story of a city where the elderly create games that children become addicted to, so the grannies can steal money from inside the video arcade. We're happy with our story, but we know in the back of our mind we haven't ticked a technical box, Trent told the cameras. Brickman commended Paul and Trent for their imaginative idea and said they have the most incredible ideas on tap. But unfortunately the elimination came down to technical ability. With a lack of any real technical demonstration or focal point in their build, the team was sent home from the competition. It was a tearful goodbye from Brickman, Hamish and the rest of the teams. The group huddled around Paul and Trent to show they were deeply loved members of the LEGO Masters family. The teams faced another 2-part challenge in this episode, but the elimination happened in part 2. For the Grandscapes challenge, each team had 10 hours to build a huge landscape. Father and son team Branko and Max had a clear vision from the start and chose the Grand Canyon for their build. It was a mammoth task, and when it came time for judging, Branko admitted it was a hard slog trying to get every brick down. Max was proud of the build, and said it was the biggest thing they had built together. Brickman applauded him for having such a strong idea from the start, but he did find some issues with the build. You couldn't get all the detail and the storytelling elements that you wanted in there. When I put all those elements together, it's gonna put a fair bit of pressure on you today, Brickman said during judging. Unfortunately, with a lack of detail in terms of storytelling, the team were sent home from the competition. There was hardly a dry eye in the room as the duo said their goodbyes in a truly emotional elimination. The teams faced a 2-part challenge in Sunday's episode, which was also the first elimination of the season. Part 1 was the Car of the Future challenge, where the teams had to build a futuristic vehicle and balance it on a hovering magnetic plate. The winner of the challenge went into Part 2 with an advantage. During Part 2, the Old is New challenge, the teams had to transform an old piece of furniture with Lego to turn it into something new. Crystal and Andrew turned the sewing machine into a monster, with a tongue that doubled as a large Lego red carpet. Headless mannequins dressed fashionably walked the runway, but when it came time for judging, Brickman struggled to piece together the team's concept, which ultimately led to their elimination. Read more. Crystal reflects on what she learned about herself during her time on LEGO Masters. Crystal and Andrew, there's a lot going on in your LEGO model, Brickman said as he delivered the feedback. It's very distracting and hard to figure out exactly what's going on. Unfortunately their technical skills didn't compare to Lexi and Rachel, who were also in the bottom 2, and Brickman announced it was time for Crystal and Andrew to leave the competition. LEGO Masters airs on Sunday at 7 p.m. and Monday and Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. on Channel 9 and 9 Now. That is all for today news. Please make sure to leave your comment and subscribe the channel below for more news update. Thank you for watching.